morning of day one, and we've stripped out the panels, we've brushed the rust, we've taken out the screws out the floor and some of the tie downs.
This is day 2, Operation Gas Tank. As you can see, Lucy and Dan are both under the van trying to rivet the nuts, I think, onto the brackets to attach the gas tank.
At the end of day 2, we've put a little bit of sound deadening in at the end of the day. Spent a lot of time trying to get the gas tank fitted underneath, as you can see. Not succeeded yet, and a lot of cleaning. It's very clean inside here now. Here's the first window we're going to cut out. Here we go.
Here you can see the first mark to the window. First cut. Measure the window. And now it's being made.
That's the first cut. Let's hope it fits. So we've now got the frame clamped in. I'm just waiting for the adhesive to go off. Ready to put the window in. Got the mastic in.
This is the window being flexed in and the brackets and screws going in. The hole was cut earlier today and we're on day 3. First time the window's opened. Put your head out, Lucy. Very nice. A happy Lucy and Ben with a window.
Day 4, and we're on window number 2. Made our first incisions, about to cut it out. So we have the frame clamped up now. This is just temporary wood on the outside. This is the frame clamped on the inside. It's the next window in. You can see we got mastic everywhere, but we've used tape this time to try to catch it. So put the first mushroom vent in, and now we're just putting this one in with some Sikaflex. Just taking all the rust off from behind the door rail. As you can see, the door's hanging on the ice box, and just painted that now with Hammerite.
A little video this morning on before and after of the seats. That's the before, and then over there is one I've done already, so the after. What are you doing?
We're just planning out where things are going to go.
So we've got the wood tank here, that's
Yeah.
the battery.
Yeah.
Shower's going to be there.
Oh, okay.
We could pull the shower unit out and just put it.
We've got climbing mats.
So even if I'm a bit higher with the ceiling,
Yep. Yep.
which is going in these gaps basically,
Yep.
it's very good campervan. It's a bit scary. 2 cameras.
Yep. So there's the filler.
Yeah, that is awkward actually, isn't it? The cap.
Do you want to come down?
Seats have been cleaned, professionally cleaned by Helen, and they come up really, really well. The headline has been cleaned today by Helen. You can see the gas tank there. We now have the conduit. You might be able to see it running all the way back to there, and that's to protect the wires over the exhaust. It's time to paint the floor, having filled in all the holes. And now we've got the floor painted. It should stop the rust before we put down the battens. The roof is now clean, and the mushroom vents are fully sealed in. The brackets and Sikaflexed down with a self-tapper. So cut a hole in the roof, and now we're going to fit the solar gland over the hole. Switched out the brake light for a rear view camera.
Yeah, nice and diagonal. Yeah. But we're looking inside the right now. Week 2. It's a Friday, so towards the end of week 2, we're getting in the floor.
Hive of activity this morning. We've got the reversing wire going in, the solar wire being connected up. We've got the battery box, so we can do the battery to battery connection.
Monday, September 16th, beginning of week 3 on the van. Tell me what you're doing, Lucy.
Oh, no, I'm annoyed.
Tell me what you're doing.
Not sticking at the same time.
So it's me. It's the solar cable in the conduit going up through there. Giant hole cut in the floor, and that's so we can fit this plate, which will have the heater on it. Got rid of the rust and repainted in the channel there. Added this conduit today, and this one is taking the positive from the battery back to the battery charger. Turned out more complicated than expected, but we have a diesel standpipe installed now. Ben's been busy filling all the cavities with insulation. Still lots more to do, but a good start on this side. Just fitted the external charging port on the van. Here's the old radio. We're about to remove it and fit a new one. Well, we've got it partly working. So now we've started gluing down the battens. As you can see, some are not down yet, the cross pieces, but the big horizontal pieces, big piece across the middle, all glued and screwed. Lots of pocket holes. And that's it, we've got all the battening in for the floor. Water tank brackets fitted, and the water tank sensor. I managed to get some of these square bolts, so now we can fit this mega fuse to supply the power to the B2B. Starting to get insulation fitted now with the gas pipe. Most of the insulation's done now, and we've cut our first piece of ply. Cut that into the corner there, and the gas line is in as well. Good progress. We've now got 2 pieces of flooring Now just working on the two pieces for the back. Just shim the back wood out. Lines the back. So now we have the gas pipe clipped and the water pipe clipped all the way down under the floor. Glue and be primed, then we can seal the edge down. And the floor is in. The floor is back in, and this time it's screwed down. And we've just started to fit buttons on the walls. So for the bed, we've used nuts and bolts. We've used nylon nuts that are at the back, you can't see them. And then for the buttons, we're using adhesive, Sikaflex, and these roofing screws which are self-drum. So we've got some modified bed brackets that now suspend the bed rail. And that's the bed beam brackets fitted on both sides. Just about got the carriage as full as it can be now. Don't know where all this stuff's going.
Tight there, isn't it? Do you want to try?
Removing the side trim and also trying to sort out these lights which seem to be letting water in. Got the ceiling buttons in there. Starting to put the vertical buttons in now, and got the first fix of insulation, which is the 50mm insulation. And we've just fitted the roof buttons. So change of plan on the mushroom vent. We've got one over there. This one has been deleted. This is the patch panel marked out for the roof. Now I've just got to bend it into shape. And that's the patch panel made. As you can see, it follows the contours of the roof. And now we've got it riveted down and sealed all the way around. And this is what it looks like from the inside. Now got the framing up around the window, getting that ready for ply. And this is for Ben's hangboard. We've cut away the shelf from here and the mounting points, cleaned it all out, and we're going to try and put a wood shelf in into the bulkhead. Got these 90s to bring the wall out. Packing buttons for the transition strip. See all the way down to the ends, and the same on that side. The back of the shelf here for the cabinet glued up and attached.